Welcome, in the fascinating story of whiskey. When we hear the word whiskey, most people instantly think of Scotland. But the real truth is, whiskey actually originated in Ireland. In fact, the very first whiskies to gain international recognition were Irish. Two events that changed everything. The 1823 Excise Act. Before this, heavy taxes forced Scotch whiskey to be made illegally. But once the British government reduced these taxes, legal distilleries started opening everywhere. Around the same time, Robert Stein invented the continuous still, which made large-scale production much easier. The phylloxera outbreak, 1870s, a tiny insect destroyed the vineyards of Cognac in France, creating a huge gap in the global spirits market. And guess who filled that gap? Scotch whiskey. At first, blended whiskey became popular because it was lighter and more approachable for people who weren't ready for the bold flavors of single malts. Roots of whiskey. Whiskey is made by distilling grains and then aging them in oak casks for years. It began in Ireland in the 12th century. In the 15th century, Irish monks brought their whiskey-making skills to Scotland. By the 19th century, both Ireland and Scotland had introduced whiskey to America. Today, whiskey is produced all over the world, from Australia and Japan to Germany, Denmark, and India. The word whiskey comes from the Gaelic term, Uisc Bíde, meaning, water of life. Only Ireland and the USA spell it as whiskey, with an A. Whiskey made in Scotland Scotch, made in Ireland Irish whiskey. In the USA, whiskies are named after their regions, like bourbon or Tennessee whiskey. How whiskey is made? Whiskey might look simple, it's made from only three things: grain, water, yeast, but the magic lies in the process. Which grain is used? How is the barley malted or dried? What shape and size is the still? How long has it matured, and in what kind of oak barrels? What was the climate and storage environment like? All these little details create the unique flavor and aroma of every whiskey. That's why whiskey, though made from just a few simple ingredients, has such a rich, complex, and fascinating character. Thank you, future bartender. See you in next video. Cheers for good health.